Rah Digga, do you own any Gucci?
I do.
Have you been wearing it recently?
Not since the sweater incident. I had an awesome pair of kicks that would have looked great with my outfit, but nope.
So what did you think about the Gucci sweater with the lips? Did you think that was obviously racist, or do you think that it was a blind spot the way the Gucci CEO described it?
I mean, what I will say about these big fashion houses, I think they all indirectly, indicate to us at some point they didn't want us rocking their shit anyway. Yeah. But they do understand the power of the black dollar, so they're not going to just say that. In the case of this sweater,
I just want to touch on that real quick. What I've noticed with black culture when it comes to fashion is a very interesting kind of thing, is that, like hip hop will embrace a certain brand and just go OD with it.
Right.
And then a short time later, it'll be considered whack.
It's played out.
You see what I'm saying?
Oversaturated.
Like, you at one point, you couldn't wear FUBU anymore and not be laughed at. Even though it was a dope black-owned brand, Carl Kanai.
For us, by us.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, these brands, and I've interviewed Carl Kanai. And
Nietzsche, Mecca.
Yeah. All of these brands that were hot to death. Hip-hop is an interesting way of oversaturating and then saying it's played out. You don't quite see that in other cultures, and I've always felt like these fashion houses were scared of that. Oh, you wear that whack-ass Fendi? Oh, shit, that's from fucking 2 years ago. Who the fuck wears Fendi anymore? And then, since so many of the other cultures follow black culture, they're like, oh, black people saying it's whack? Must be whack.
Right. But this was at a time when they didn't admit that everybody was following black culture. And I think at a time when they were saying that they didn't want black people fucking with their shit, that was at a time of real racism. Like they didn't think we were good enough to wear their shit.
Well, no, but I think it's still the case, though, to this day.
I do. I feel like...
Partly.
Yeah.
Partly, but not fully.
Unspoken, but still the case.
Right. I think, because not for nothing, people forgot. Timberland dissed us, Hilfiger dissed us, Polo dissed us. Like, this is this is like black man uniform today. So I feel like when we do that, when we oversaturate it or make it a trend, it's almost a way of cheapening the long
term value of it, because these companies want to be around in 30 years.
Right.
They're not trying to be,
a Carl
Kanai or a Cross Colors.
Right.
I've interviewed both of them. They're still cool. They still got money, but they're not in every store. They
don't want people saying that this is gonna be, this is played out.
But Polo has been steady.
Right.
Steady. When I was a kid, having a Polo shirt was hot. In 2019, having a Polo shirt is still hot.
Right.
Louis Vuitton made luggage for Napoleon. Okay?
Yeah.
That's how long we're talking about.
Yeah.
Some of these motherfuckers been rocking for.
Yeah.
Chanel, Gucci, all these motherfuckers have been around 30s and 40s and
they're
shit
looking
like
at like 100 years in the future, for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now let me ask you a question. What I think, my personal opinion, was that Gucci knew exactly what they were doing.
And they got free publicity out
of it. And they knew exactly the effects of what would happen and the amount of publicity around this.
Because Prada just
happened with Prada.
And they already had, and then we're going to have Dapper Dan, who might have even been in on it from the very beginning, because they gave him his own store after he'd been bootlegging their shit for decades.
Without really giving him his own store.
But still legitimizing him to a certain degree,
right.
In his old age.
He's officially a part of the Gucci umbrella.
And they were like, we're going to do this, and then, Dapper Dan is going to act outraged, and the CEO is going to meet with him in Harlem, and then we're going to do a press release saying we messed up, and there's going to be sensitivity trading,
and do a whole rebrand,
and then boom, and there's so much
with the black designer,
and there is no way that we could buy this level of publicity.
Right.
And here we are.
And
everyone's waiting to wear Gucci again, I feel.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
That I do.
Absolutely. Like, I even heard the original thing, if I'm not mistaken, T.I. had said that it was a 90-day. It was a 90-day moratorium.
Yeah, well, because T.I.
Gucci.
Yeah, because T.I. said that he is a 7-figure-a-year Gucci shopper. Think about that. And I actually kind of believe him because he has a big family and he buys a lot of shit. You can spend $1 million a year on Gucci without really breaking a sweat. Yeah. You know, and the shit is so expensive. It's like, who's really going to go and burn that $3,000 jacket? I'm not.
And what's funny is I'm seeing a lot of people say, well, we can't afford Gucci anyway, so fuck them. Yeah. But it's easy to boycott.
You ain't got it.
When, you know, it's something that you don't have. Now, let Dollar Tree say some shit like that. Yeah. How many of us staying the hell out of you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see a boycott that takes real discipline.
Right.
Like, for example, the NFL. And
yeah.
Right.
How hard was it for people to stay away from that?
I've been boycotting Lamborghini my whole life.
Right.
I have never had a Lamborghini.
If that's the case, I boycott McLaren. I'm boycotting it right.
And you've been doing it.
I boycott Maybach.
You know,
I think everybody should just take a Nissan and roll.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, I personally think these companies aren't that stupid.
Right, they're not. In 2019, there's no way you don't know what blackface
someone said, "Hey,
there's no way."
I got an idea. Watch how this plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Starbucks is doing just fine.
Yeah,
and it's crazy though that
all these brands that have apologized doing just
fine.
Fine.
H&M.
I actually looked up their stock price and it was in decline because of all the but it was in decline even before this shit started happening.
Right. Well,
it had literally no effect on H&M's overall trajectory.
Right. It's just funny though how these companies seem to choose black people. Like, it's okay to do this to black people. Like, I don't see them accidentally doing this to anyone else. Like, if you really think about it, like, because we'll just...
Yeah, there's not like a slanted eye jacket or something.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, so... And they know that we don't have the discipline to, like, be mad for a long time and then boycott them indefinitely. Like, yeah, we'll talk shit for a couple weeks, and next month we're going to be right back in the motherfucking Gucci store.
Speaking of Prada, Ava DuVernay is now the creative something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, they'll do shit like that, though.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to bring her in to be a creative director and give us more. You know, we weren't looking at the right shit, but they're going to help us see it now.
Well, look at Mayweather. He just posted a picture where he's in Gucci from head to toe.
Right.
And he's like, I'm a leader, not a follower. Now, I don't know if that's really being a leader, but a lot of people, Kodak Black was like, fuck that shit. I'm still wearing my Gucci.
A few more Gucci little clothes that I bought, and I'm gonna wear it. Fuck y'all, I got it going on, bitch. I'm gonna wear my Gucci. Hey, listen, honestly, I don't really feel like them people like I'm black, right? And I'm thug to the bone, right? I fuck with white people, right? But sometimes black people do be reaching for no reason, just be reaching for little shit. Them people ain't do nothing. Them people ain't say nothing about no racist shit. Them people just had a little ski mask. It's all kind of ski masks in the world, bro. Huh? Them people don't want no racist shit, bitch. How about y'all go shoot up the KKK then? How about if everybody feel like is on some other shit? On some other shit? How about go surround goddamn what you call?
For $4 million?
But these are people that are letting you know what they're about. They're about money.
They're
not about standing with their people when their people standing for some shit.
And not for nothing, Floyd was one of those athletes that met with Trump, right?
Was he?
There's some. I think there's some.
Hold on a second.
There's some flicks with Trump around. He went to the inauguration.
Did he?
Fact check me. I think Floyd went to the inauguration.
You just making shit up out here.
I'm not. He went to I feel like he went to the inauguration. I'm the biggest Floyd fan,
Now
but
you know,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
he went to the inauguration. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather going to Trump inauguration. Hopefully,
Look
he'll
at
be
me.
there.
No
nigga, I'm
shit.
choking.
No shit.